What's happening, guys? DC Luke here, talking about some more of those characters that's going to be coming at us with this whole Disney-Fox deal. And, of course, I can't go without talking about that old knucklehead, Wolverine. The poster boy for Marvel's Band of Mutants ever since 1975, our buddy Logan has been fairly prominent within any X-Men media in the past 40-something years, including the 20th Century Fox X-Men universe that's been going, well, strong is a strong word. It's been going. We can say that. It's been going. Ending his story most recently in the film Logan. But obviously that wasn't to be the last time we see our spiky hand friend. It was simply a matter of time before we were going to see him again in a movie. I just don't think we were expecting it to be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I mean, true, we're likely not going to see any fruits of this deal until after 2020, probably way into Phase 4 unless Marvel is wanting to shift some dates around for their upcoming movies. I mean, it worked for Spider-Man, but that was part of a team-up between Marvel Studios and Sony Pictures. This wasn't a full-fledged integration of assets. That being the case, we like to come up with possible ways on integrating characters, and Wolverine is no exception. So, let's get it on. So, Logan, I'd argue, is probably the easiest character out of all of the X-Men to bring in, if only due to his loner status. The dude leaves every other week to find out something about his past. Of course he'd be messing with the other characters in the universe. Let's take a look at things from this perspective. The whole idea of mutants doesn't have to be some huge thing. I've always been completely fine with the idea that mutation is something that's flown under the radar. It's unknown and there's not that many to where people can't just blame it on some super accident that keeps popping up. In a world where Hulk is tearing apart Harlem and Tony Stark is making killer robots, I mean, there's gotta be other dudes out there, right? The only key difference here is that mutation is this really rare genetic occurrence. That's what I think Marvel needs to go with, and it can explain why a dude like Logan exists. He's one in a very small group of people that have this special genetic malfunction, but he's been able to live for a very long time because of it. He could have easily served alongside Steve Rogers or Peggy Carter during World War II. Supposedly, he had a scrapped cameo in the first Captain America movie, take that for what you will. And this possibly could have been the first real inclination outside of maybe Nazi concentration camps that mutants were being discovered. Alright, I don't know how canon the Peggy Carter show is, but there's nothing to say that Logan's impact in war stories told about the Wolverine couldn't have piqued the interest of Miss Carter and S.H.I.E.L.D. later on. Especially as S.H.I.E.L.D. infiltrated by Hydra. Most likely, Hydra would have set up a separate division to experiment with and study humans with this genetic anomaly, Weapon Plus, keeping it only known to Hydra affiliates. Here you have the perfect place to try and recreate the super soldier serum, attempt to replicate and splice mutant genetic code, and, most likely, work to create human weapons. I'd go on to say a lot of Logan's adventures in Japan still happen within this universe before he's captured by Weapon Plus and bonded with the adamantium skeleton. All of this we've seen at least, I can't even count, but it's a lot. So I don't think we really need to see it all again. Anyway, Logan escapes and is mostly just a drifter, helping others and working as a small-scale hero, scoffing at the likes of rich boy Tony Stark for drinking in the fame and glory of flying around in some stupid tin suit. I don't know if Logan would really team with any characters while he's just drifting about, but the idea of it leading into sort of a recruitment similar to what happens in the first X-Men movie ain't too bad of an idea, actually. It'd be something to live for, protecting mutants around the world unlike what he's been doing, simply coasting around without a care for what happens to him. So yes, he would finally don the suit in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I mean, he would have to if he shows up. And he is going to show up, it just may not be for a while until the first X-Men related thing in the universe. Maybe someone pays a visit to the X-Mansion, or they get revealed in someone else's movie and he's a front linesman. He's probably going to show up in a minor role at first, but he is going to show up. Wolverine and Spider-Man in the same universe. Come on, that just prints money. There's no way that's not going to happen. Or Logan fighting Hulk. I mean, do you really think that those guys at Disney are going to pass that up? Come on now. But anyways, guys, that's just kind of how I think it would go down. What do you guys think? How would you introduce Logan, Wolverine, into the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Let us know in the comments down below, and thank you all for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. It actually really helps us out. And subscribe to our channel for more of our videos as they come out. Just make sure you hit the little bell there to stay up to date whenever they get released. Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter if you haven't already. And if you'd like to show your support, maybe consider donating to our Patreon page, where every dollar that you guys puts in goes towards helping us create higher quality content for you, the viewer. Thanks again, guys, and we'll catch you all next time.